Parents, please be sure to supervise your little ones, as we wouldn't want our story taking any unexpected turns. Now, when most people venture out into the great wide somewhere, they often do so through the pages of a really good book, just like our friend Del. Today we'll be entering through the hungry jaws of Monstro the Whale. The same whale who swallowed our friends Pinocchio and Geppetto, but Hakuna Matata, everybody. It means no worries. I know it's a little hard to swallow, but our tale begins where the whale's tail ends, and he takes us into a magical place called Storybook Land.
Hey, there's ducks.
If you thought Monstro was scary, just wait until you meet the big, bad wolf on the left-hand side of the canal. He's always after the three little pigs who live on the island across the way in a house made of straw, a house made of sticks, and a house made of 100% guaranteed wolf-proof bricks.
What is that look?
Our story is already taking a curiouser and curiouser turn as we approach the quaint English village of a little girl named Alice, where on one golden afternoon, just like this one, she followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole into Wonderland, where she stumbled upon a very merry unbirthday party. But if that's not your cup of tea, then think of a wonderful thought. And on the second star to our right is London Park, where Peter Pan took Wendy, John, and Michael Darling on a flight to Neverland with a little bit of faith, trust, and pixie dust. One jump ahead across the canal is the majestic city of Agrabah, where a street rat named Aladdin stole the heart of a princess named Jasmine. Though the evil Jafar stood in their way, with a little bit of help from their friends, they were able to defeat him, and now they live in the Sultan's palace. Which, of course, means that in Agrabah, true love blooms just like the flowers on the archways that Aladdin and Princess Jasmine soared over, sideways, and under on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. All good stories have their moments of fun and their moments of light, but sometimes they go to some pretty dark places too, just like the Cave of Wonders. Legend has it it's home to a genie with phenomenal cosmic power who will grant 3 wishes to the diamond in the rough. So let's go inside, make a wish, and see if it comes true.
You gotta make a wish, Brooke. I knew that was a weird stuff.
You made a wish for a safe place to stay? Then on the right-hand side, you'll find the cozy forest cottage of the 7 dwarves, just like Snow White did as she fled from the evil queen. If you look closely, you can see the dwarves' mind, and if you listen closely, you can hear Snow White whistle while she works. On the other side of the canal, Cinderella made a wish to go to the ball, even though Lady Tremaine and her stepsisters decided she wasn't good enough for it. But with the help of the fairy godmother, Cinderella was able to attend. Unfortunately, as you can see on the bridge, fairy godmother's magic ran out at midnight, but thankfully true love did not. Prince Charming was able to find the owner of the glass slipper, and now he and Cinderella live in the castle on top of the hill. And if there's anything we can learn from Cinderella, it's that a dream is a wish your heart makes. And here at Storybook Land, dreams do come true, whether those are dreams of seeing the floating lanterns, bringing honor to your family, or even just falling asleep in a patchwork quilt of flowers like the one on our left, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon, Lullaby Land. All of the planted flowers inside the quilt, as well as around Storybook Land, are real, and thanks to Tinkerbell's magic, they will never, ever have to grow up, which is just one of many reasons why Storybook Land was considered a favorite of our founder, Walt Disney.
Hot enough for you?
Straight ahead is the stately Toad Hall with its 7 chimneys, but only one fireplace, home to J. Thaddeus Toad, or as you may know him, Mr. Toad. But it looks like he isn't home right now, which must mean that he's off on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. And just beyond Toad Hall, venturing into the unknown, is the icy kingdom of Arendelle, where the sisters Anna and Elsa discovered something more powerful than Elsa's ice magic, an act of true love. Straight ahead is the humble alpine village of Geppetto the Woodcarver, where he wished upon a star for his puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy. The Blue Fairy granted that wish, and Pinocchio let his conscience be his guide and rescued his father from Monstro the Whale. And before we leave Arendelle, if anybody needs anything, it sounds like our friend Wandering Oaken is having a big summer blowout. Our final chapter takes us to Prince Eric's castle, where a little mermaid named Ariel wished for human legs to walk on land as part of our world. Even though she left her friends and family behind under the sea to our left, they knew she was living her happily ever after. Which brings our story to a happy ending as we return to the dock. So remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat away from the dock. On my count of 3, we'll all stand up together for balance so no poor unfortunate soul has to go under the sea. Once again, I have been Captain Lorenz, and on behalf of all of our storytellers, thanks for joining us today. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your day here at Disneyland and that it's a story worth telling. Hopefully we'll see you real soon and you reach out and find your happily ever after.
Next to you, okay?